Republicans are leaning in big time to cutting Social Security and Medicare and Medicaid. And they're gonna yelp and scream and whine and moan about the debt and the deficit and big numbers, scary numbers. So grandma's got to eat less. We got to take away grandma's check, cut grandma's check. This is sincerely what they believe. They don't think Social Security and Medicare should even be a thing anymore. Like, in their heart of hearts, they just don't want that program. To the extent they want anything, they want to take that money and put it in the private market. Now, if you think that's a good idea, do me a favor and Google 2008 and let me know what you find, okay? So, Social Security Works talked to Republican Congressman Rick Allen here, credit to them, for actually, like, seeing what these ghouls think. And look at this guy's casual answers to this question. And then think about who really agrees with him. Let's watch.
What reason the age of retirement?
You know, that's interesting that you asked that question. People come up to me, they actually want to work on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's on the table, you're saying?
Well, you know, if people want to work on it, maybe you need to give them an incentive to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the way to solve every one of these problems, by the way.
Oh, no, I know.
And actually grow wealth at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
It just takes that right there.
It just take these nuts right here. These nuts, Senator Fuckhead. It take a little bit of that right there. Take a little bit of that brain right there. I love giving brain. Senator, whatever your damn name is, or Congressman Rick Allen. Congressman Rick Allen, like giving brain. I give brain to everybody I know. Look at what he says there. Everybody talks to me, say, I want to work longer. Oh, they do. They do. Well, guess what? If they'd like to do that, they're free to go ahead and do it. Now, by the way, let's be clear. I haven't seen a poll on this, but if I had to guess, maybe you'd get 20%, 30% that are like, yeah, I want to work longer. You know, and it would be even less than that to say, should we raise the retirement age? They say no. Like, you can voluntarily work longer, go right ahead. But what he's talking about is cutting Social Security to effectively force them to work longer. And that's what he said, you need to give them a little bit of an incentive. So let me decode that for you from Republican congressperson talk. Need to give them a little bit of an incentive is, let's take away their money that they are entitled to get because they paid into Social Security their whole life. Let's take away that money, thereby forcing them back into work because they got to pay the bills. And you can't pay the bills if you don't have the check coming in. That's what he's saying. I think what astonishes me about this video is the way he talks. He seems to sincerely believe that he's spitting fire. That people would be like, man. So true, King. But like, Social Security and Medicare these are the most popular government programs in the entire country. The poverty rate for senior citizens when we implemented Social Security went from about 35% to about 10%. Massive cut like that. Turns out, people without money need some money, and when they get the money, it kind of helps them. Shock, I know. And it reminds me of the UBI study we talked about. Stockton, California, the mayor there did a pilot program for UBI, and he found that over 90% of the money was spent on like the necessities. Food, electric bill, housing. So in other words, it's not like you give people the money and like they go and immediately go to the strip club or whatever, or go get alcohol or cigarettes. It was literally less than 1% in the study went to that. So you're talking about incentive. Like, you want to force them to rent their labor on the marketplace. Like, could we just call this what this is at this point? Talking about with old people who definitely don't want to work anymore, and you want to force them back out there. You want them to be wage slaves. That's what you want. You want them to be wage slaves. You want them to be reliant on a capitalist. That's what you want. I see no other interpretation of that. And then, of course, what else does he want? He wants the capitalist to extract the surplus value of their labor. And all the profit, hey, I'll take that. I'll give you a subsistence living, barely get by if you get by at all. And you're going to work until you're, 70? How's 70? Does that work for you, Congressman Brain? Congressman, I give good brain. God, what a ghoul. Holy shit. Look, Democrats, you better get your act together, because these people, they're giving you an amazing opportunity to hammer them relentlessly. Oh yeah, is that what, Grandpa Kenny wants? Please get me back in the factory, please. I've been working for 38 years, but I definitely want to go back. No, they want to lay on a beach and sip a mojito and relax, as anybody has the right to do and has earned to do in their old age. Like a war on retirement, a war on old people. People tell me all the time, I just want to work, work, work. Literally about 18% of the country actually likes their job. So I don't think they're exactly, yearning to keep going into the years where they have a fake hip and need to drink prune juice to shit. Pretty sure you want to relax. Maybe watch a documentary or some shit. Like, you don't want to... Anyway. Gross. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Ever since Adpocalypse, when YouTube defunded all independent news and politics overnight, we haven't trusted them. We know they can pull the rug out from underneath us at any time. If you enjoy this content, please consider tipping $1 or $2 per month on the Secular Talk Patreon. Link in the video description box below. Thanks for your support.